Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's in for the touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Nan, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lacy. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. There he goes to the right. At the 30. The 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Catch in the middle. It stands out. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Lacy. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Past the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to ride this running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Boyd. Open space at the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Flips it out to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the tight end outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dyer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Lacy. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On target over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Back to pass, it's Lacy. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Got his man to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. Got enough for the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 5 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Turning it on! He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. 1st and 10 for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Lacy. Makes the grab. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Manziel. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown. He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Steps away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. Quick strike complete.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The inside handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They're going back to the ground. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Jocelyn. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The option look. Now the pitch. Jukes his way for more. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 24 over Buffalo. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Setting up the screen. Thrust that arm out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Lacy. Quick completion on the out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. This is a design run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Brought down at the 8-yard.
Snap to the back.
Good enough for a first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. And he is stopped out of bounds, well short of the goal line. Not even close, as this defense would not let him get in. Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Makes the grab, it's Manziel. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Manziel. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on another team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Volunteers offense will have the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gonna run it. It's John. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Got it behind the line. It's Cunningham. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The RPO, it's complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Reads it, fires complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Volunteers are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown ball! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by just 2 over NC State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Lost a throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Morris.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Morris. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running.
Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the balls are on the move. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
For the offense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The play action fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Takes the easy one to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here is the Tennessee offense. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield. It's John. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On the run, it's Morris. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO fired complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Rooks. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The pull and throw off the RPO. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick release by the QB. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And some room to work. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Liberty. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Makes his man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
The Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Snags it on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And the defense decides to bring the blitz, and no problem for the offense. No panic whatsoever. They understood it. They saw what was coming. Still were able to function and not even worry about it or get sped up by the blitz.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Cunningham. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Now on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Running into the open space. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he's still running after the move. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's John. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Pulls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. Forced out of the pocket. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. On the ground, it's John. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unleashes one. He's got it. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turns it on down the left side. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll leave it with the lone back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Volunteers have this offense rolling. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he spun him again. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. Now on first down from the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on second and short. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Cunningham. And he's got a touchdown.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll leave it with him. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. He's looking to throw on third and short. Quickly complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He'll run it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out route. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Caught in the backfield, it's Cunningham. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fakes to grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He's going to be stopped. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of